we completed the chapter called trigonometry. I solved all the problems given in the textbook. In this chapter, we are going to get 5 marks for the public examination. So far, we have 3 papers of public exam, previous public examination papers. One is 2019 March, 2019 June, and 2020 recently, that is 2020 June it is. 3 papers are there. Every paper 5 marks questions they are given, and trigonometry is a compulsory chapter for you people for your public examination. Therefore, this is the time for us to solve the problems of previous public examination paper. Now first I start with what is known as March 2019. The first problem given in the March 2019 public examination paper with respect to trigonometry is a multiple choice question. Very simple question it is. The value of, find the value of, value of cos 48 minus sin 42 is A 0, B 1 by 4, C 1 by 2, D 1. See, this is 1 mark question. We can easily solve this. I solve here. 1 mark question, there is no need to solve, but then also you have to practice this. See, I tell you, after the completion of the chapter, that is your work to practice and keep the information intact, right? Cos 48 minus sin 42, they are given. Cos 48 minus sin 42, what I do is, cos 48 can be written as cos 90 minus 42 minus sin 42. Sin 42 as it is I write it. Cos 48 I write it as cos 90 minus 42. Cos 90 minus theta is sin theta. Therefore, the next step is I can write this cos 90 minus 48 as sin 42. Complement of cos is sin, complement of sin is cos, minus sin 42. Sin 42 minus sin 42, equal minus equal 0. The answer is 0. Therefore, the answer for the first multiple choice question given in the March 2019 is A. The answer is what? 0. Don't remember it is as A, remember it is as 0. The value of cos 48 minus sin 42 is 0. It is a problem based on complementary angles. Next problem of the same public examination paper March 2019 is a problem is given. It is having an internal choice. This type of problems are called internal choice. The first one is, if sin theta is equal to 12 by 13, find the value of cos theta and tan theta. It is a problem which is based on the ratio of trigonometry. Where sin theta is given, you have to find the cos theta and tan theta. And there is an internal choice. If you don't know this, you can have the option of another kind of problem of trigonometry. That is, if root 3 tan theta is equal to 1 and theta is acute, find the value of sin 3 theta plus cos 2 theta. This is a problem based on standard angles. This is the problem based on ratios. How they set papers you have to understand. Sometimes some children are very good in ratios. They solve this problem. Some children are good in standard angles. They remember the chart. So such people, this problem is easier. But I solve both the problems. You see this. First problem is, if sin theta is equal to 12 by 13, find the values of cos theta and tan theta. It is a problem of 2 marks, right? Now, what is given is, sin theta is equal to 12 by 13. It is given. Sin theta is a ratio of opposite side of the theta and hypotenuse of the right angle triangle. Opposite by hypotenuse is equal to sin theta is equal to 12 by 13, that we understood. Therefore, what I do is, I write a right angle triangle, I mark one angle as theta, with respect to theta, opposite side I make it as 12, hypotenuse as 13. I write a right angle triangle, this is a right angle triangle. Since he is given theta, I can write any name of for this right angle triangle. I write it as ABC. Angle B is 90 degrees, therefore AC is the hypotenuse. I mark angle C as theta. With respect to theta, AB is the opposite side and BC is the adjacent side. And I told you before, AC is the hypotenuse in a right angle triangle. Now the ratio what is given, opposite by hypotenuse is equal to 12 by 13. Therefore, opposite side is 12, this is 12 and hypotenuse is 13. Hypotenuse is 13. Therefore, in this right angle triangle, see the right angle triangle, in this right angle triangle, I know the opposite side, I know the hypotenuse, but I don't know the value of the adjacent side. Therefore, by applying the Pythagoras theorem, I can find the distance or length of BC. Therefore, what I do is, in triangle ABC, angle B is equal to 90 degrees. In the public examination, you have to write each and every step to score marks. Which theorem we are going to apply? Pythagoras theorem. By Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Always it is better to practice the statement of the Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem here, there for your public examination. I can even assure you that your public examination also you are going to get the Pythagoras theorem. Such an important theorem it is. I give the statement again. According to the Pythagoras theorem, in a right angle triangle, square on the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares on the other two sides. Right? AC is the hypotenuse, AC is nothing but 13 square. AB is the opposite, that is 12 square. I don't know the value of BC, I wanted to calculate using the Pythagoras theorem. Now see, 13 square, 13 into 13, 169. 12 square, 12 into 12, 144. Plus BC square. Now I transfer 144 to this side. 169 minus 144 is equal to BC square. 169 minus 144 is 25. 25 is equal to BC square. Therefore, BC is equal to 5. BC is equal to 5 units. In the place of BC, I write 5. Now, I know all the three sides of the right angle triangle. I can easily write all trigonometrical ratios related to this right angle triangle. Which are the ratios he wants? He wants cos theta and tan theta. I write first thing is I want cos theta. Cos theta. What is cos theta? Cos theta is the ratio of adjacent side by hypotenuse. In this problem, adjacent side is BC, hypotenuse is AC. You have to write all these things to get marks. BC by AC. What is the value of BC calculated? 5. What is the value of AC given? That is hypotenuse is 13. Therefore, cos theta is equal to, you have to write the answer like this. 5 cos theta is equal to 5 by 13. Put a box. This helps the evaluator to recognize the answer written by you. Right? Cos theta is 5 by 13. For this you are going to get the marks. The next one is he wants tan theta. What is tan theta? Tan theta is the ratio of opposite side by adjacent side. In the diagram, opposite side is AB and the adjacent side is BC. And AB is given as 12 and BC is calculated as 5. Therefore, what we understood is, therefore tan theta is equal to 12 by 5. This is the answer for tan theta. The problem given is, he is given sin theta, we have to calculate cos theta, find the value of cos theta and tan theta. If you write correctly, neatly, without skipping any steps, they can't deny marks for you. Okay. The first problem I solved, there is a choice given for the first the problem, that is root 3 tan theta is equal to 1 and theta is acute. Find the values of sin 3 theta plus cos 2 theta. It is a problem based on standard angles. This is the problem based on ratio. This is the problem based on standard angles. Any one you have to do to get 2 marks. Now I solve this problem. Very simple problem it is. I write here. See what is given? Root 3 tan theta. Root 3 tan theta is equal to 1. He is given. It is given. Root 3 tan theta is equal to 1. Then tan theta is equal to 1 by root 3. Tan theta is equal to 1 by root 3. That we can able to understand. Now you should able to write the chart of standard angles to identify for which theta of tan theta we get 1 by 3. Now how to write the standard angles? I write sin, tan and cos because we require only sin, tan and cos. The standard angles are 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees. The first ratio is sin. Sin 0 is 0, 0, half, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. You should not forget this. This is not for SLC, it is for our studies. Then if you want cos what, you have to write in the reverse order. 0, half, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. This is sin and that is cos. See, chart I already prepared chart. It is so easy it is to write the chart. Once you write the sin and cos, you can write the tan also. Because sin divided by cos is tan. The table is like this. 0 by 1, 0. Sin tan 0 is 0. 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2. Root 2 cancel. It becomes 1 by root 3. Tan 45. 1 by root 2 divided by 1 by root 2. Same divided by same. 1. Tan 60. Root 3 by 2 divided by 1 by 2. 2 cancel root 3. And this is 1 by 0 is not defined. This much you have to understand to solve this problem. Therefore, you have to write the chart like this. Chart is ready. Now search. Tan theta is equal to 1 by root 3. In the tan theta line, the row, you have to find 1 by root 3 here, 1 by root 3 is there. This is 1 by root 3. This is for which degree? 30 degrees. Therefore, what I do is, I write here, tan theta is equal to 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3 is tan 30. Tan theta is equal to tan 30. In the place of 1 by root 3, I write tan 30. Therefore, theta is equal to 30 degrees. Theta is equal to what degrees? 30 degrees. Theta is obtained. Once theta is obtained, we have to find the value of something is given. What is given? Value of. You have to put a box for this because you get marks for this. Theta is equal to 30. Value of sin 3 theta plus cos 2 theta. What is theta? Theta is 30 degrees. Now, sin 3 of 30 degrees. Sin 3 of theta. Theta is 30 degrees. Plus cos 2 of 30 degrees. Theta is 30 degrees. Which is equal to sin 90 degrees. 3 into 30, 90. Plus cos 2 into 30, 60 degrees. 2 into 30 is 60 degrees. Now, what is the value of sin 90? See the chart. Sin 90 is equal to 1 plus. What is the value of cos 60? cos 60 is half. Cos 60 is half. 1 plus half. It is very easy. 1 plus half is 1 and a half. But we should not take the LCM like this. But then also we don't have any other option. We take the LCM. It is 2. Then it becomes 2 plus 1, which is equal to 3 by 2. The value of sin 3 theta plus cos theta, 2 theta is equal to 3 by 2 if theta is equal to 30 degrees. I understood theta is equal to 30 degrees because tan theta is equal to 1 by 30, 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3 I got it for tan 30, therefore theta is equal to 30. This also 2 marks area. You get 2 marks if you know how to write the chart related. Therefore, the beginning only I told you, depending upon the chart, there should be definitely one question of 2 marks, right? The next problem in the same public examination, that is March 2019, is based on the identities. Now you are able to understand. There were 3 questions. First question was a multiple choice question. Second question having a choice. One is based on the ratio, another one is based on the standard angle. The next question is on the identity. Therefore, based on the identity, there is a compulsory question for the public examination. Therefore, identities are very useful for the public examination is concerned. See this problem. 1 plus cos theta divided by 1 minus cos theta is equal to cosecant theta plus cot theta whole square. Same problem is there in the textbook also. But that problem is in the reverse order. How it is? In that what they are given is cosecant theta plus cot theta whole square is equal to 1 plus cos theta divided by 1 minus cos theta. We have to prove. Now we have to prove the ulta part. But be careful, always you have to start. There are some schools, there are some children, they start deriving from RHS to LHS. You should not do that. Always you have to go from LHS to RHS. Try to understand. I tell you in the Kannada, ಅಕ್ಕಿಯಿಂದ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಅನ್ನದಿಂದ ವಾಪಸ್ ಅಕ್ಕಿ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗೆ LHS ಇಂದ RHS ಹೋಗಬೇಕೇ ಹೊರತು RHS ಇಂದ LHS ಗೆ ಬರಬಾರದು. 9ನೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಂದ 10ನೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು, 10ನೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಂದ 9ನೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಬರಬಾರದು. LHS to RHS. Start with the LHS and go for RHS, right? Try to understand this. I repeat. Same problem there in the textbook, but it is in the ulta order. Right? Now I start. How to solve this? LHS. I start with the LHS. Always you have to start with the LHS. Is equal to 1 plus cos theta divided by 1 minus cos theta. Right? Now what I do is, this problem is there. When you see these two terms, they look like conjugates. What conjugate? A binomial. In the middle of the binomial there is a plus. Same binomial, in the middle of the binomial minus. One is plus, another one is minus. Such problems can be easily solved by multiplying both numerator and denominator by the conjugate of the denominator. Means 1 minus cos theta is there in the denominator. You have to multiply both numerator and denominator by the conjugate, means 1 plus cos theta, you have to multiply. Therefore, the second step is 1 plus cos theta divided by 1 minus cos theta into 1 plus cos theta divided by 1 plus cos theta. Same number, I am multiplying both numerator and denominator. Therefore, the total value remains the same. Now, you see the numerator part. When you see the numerator part, it is in the form of a plus b into a plus b. A plus b into a plus b is a plus b whole square. And denominator, since we are multiplied by the conjugate of the denominator, since the denominator is always in the form of a plus b into a minus b. A plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. Therefore, it becomes 1 square minus cos square theta. 1 square minus cos square theta. I repeat once again, LHS I took. It is in the form of a conjugate, therefore I multiply both numerator and denominator by the conjugate of the denominator. I got this. Now see this one. I write it out once again. 1 plus cos theta whole square divided by 1 minus cos square theta. 1 minus cos square theta. 1 minus cos square theta attracts an identity. Which is that identity? Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Is equal to what? 1. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Here, if I transfer this cos square theta to that side, it becomes sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. Therefore, in the place of 1 minus cos square theta, I can write sin square theta. That is my next step. The next step is 1 plus cos theta whole square divided by, in the place of 1 minus cos square theta, I write as sin square theta. I think it is very simple steps, you can easily understand this. Now think the next step. What I can do is, I expand this. This is 1 plus cos theta whole square, a plus b whole square. A plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. Therefore it becomes 1 square plus cos square theta plus 2 into 1 into cos theta divided by sin square theta. A plus b whole square, a square plus b square plus 2ab divided by sin square. Now see the trick, same trick it is. 3 terms are there in the numerator. I write the 3 terms again. 1 plus cos square theta plus 2 cos theta. 2 cos theta, right? Divided by sin square theta. The all tricks it is. Solving an identity is a trick. Always they give the identity which is not there in the textbook, or they modify the problem given in the textbook and they give to the in the public exam, because these are all they consider that as an application type of question. This is a question for the intelligent students. Since you are intelligent, you can easily solve this. See, 3 terms are there. Each term should be divided by sin square theta. Therefore, the next step is 1 by sin square theta plus cos square theta by cos square sin square theta. First number by sin square theta, second number by sin square theta plus 2 cos theta by sin square. Right? Each term is divided by sin square. 1 by sin square theta, cosecant square theta. Now you can have a trick in this. You have to see the RHS part. RHS, what is given is cosecant theta plus cot theta whole square. Cosecant theta plus cot theta whole square is cosecant square theta you should get. Then you have to get cot square theta. Then you have to get 2 into cosecant theta and cot theta. Then we can write it as same thing. I am using the same thing. See, easy it is. Cos square theta by sin square theta means what? Cot square theta. Now we got cosecant square theta plus cot square theta we got. Here we have to get 2 into sin cosecant theta cot theta. Trick. The trick you see. The trick is like this. 2 I write as it is. Here cos theta is there. Here sin square theta is there. Therefore what I do is cos theta by sin theta, sin square, I take in sin square theta I take 1 sin theta into 1 by sin theta. See, I modify this. 2 I write it as it is. Cos theta by sin theta I write, not sin square theta, sin theta. Then 1 sin theta is left in the denominator. That I return in the form of 1 by sin theta. Why? Because 2 into cos theta by sin theta is cot theta. and 1 by sin theta is cosecant theta. Then it becomes cosecant square theta plus cot square theta plus 2 into cot theta cosecant theta. It is nothing but cosecant theta plus cot theta whole square. Next step I write it here. See, next is cosecant square theta as it is, cot square theta as it is, plus I write down plus 2 into cot theta. What is cot theta? Cos theta by sin theta is cot theta into cosecant theta. Cosecant theta. Cosecant square theta plus cot square theta plus 2 into cot theta into cosecant theta. It is in the form of a square plus b square plus 2ab. It can be written as cosecant theta plus cot theta whole square. Cosecant theta plus cot theta whole square is cosecant square theta plus cot square theta plus 2 into cot theta into cosecant. That I get. That is the problem. I repeat once again. See, it is a problem on the identity. Usually they give problems on application part. Means what? All problems are based on the textbook only. Little modification they do. In textbook same problem is there, but it is in the reverse order. This is in the LHS, this is in the RHS. Now they are given this is in the LHS and this is in the RHS. Therefore what we can do is, we start with the LHS. Always we have to start with the LHS. LHS is 1 plus cos theta by 1 minus cos theta, right? Now I multiply both numerator and denominator by what is known as the conjugate of the denominator, that is 1 plus cos theta. Now 1 plus cos theta whole square is the numerator. Denominator is always in the form of a plus b into a minus b, that is equal to a square minus b square. I have written that. But when I see the denominator 1 minus cos square theta, it attracts an identity. Always think that whenever you solve the problem on the identity, you have to use any one of the identity of the trigonometry. 1 minus cos square theta. The identity used is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Therefore, sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. In the place of 1 minus cos square theta, I write sin square theta. Now, expand this using the identity, algebraic identity a plus b whole square. A square plus b square plus 2ab by sin square theta. Distribute the denominator for all the three terms. Then it becomes 1 by sin square theta plus cos square theta by sin square theta plus 2 into cos theta by sin square theta. Here 1 by sin square theta is cosecant square theta. Cos square theta by sin square theta is cot square theta. Here I make a modification because I want in the form of 2ab form. 2 cos theta by sin square theta is written as 2 into cos theta by sin theta into 1 by sin theta. This part becomes cot theta and this part becomes cosecant theta. Therefore, it is in the form of a square plus b square plus 2ab, and if I segregate that one, it becomes cosecant theta plus cot theta whole square. That is nothing but RHS. Completed the problems of March 2019. Now I am in the June 2019 paper. Every year 2 times public examination is going to take place. One is for the main fresh candidates, another one for repeaters or what is known as the supplementary paper. Now we are in the supplementary paper. See the first question. It is a multiple choice question again. The value of sin 30 plus cos 60 is A half, B 3 by 2, C 1 by 4, D 1. This is a problem based on standard angles. And this problem is because since the sin 30 and cos 30, you should easily remember. Instead of writing chart, some children they directly write, but I write the chart and show it to you. But sin 30 is half, cos 60 is also half. Like that we can easily do that. Okay, this is based on standard angles. Standard angles are 0, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees. First ratio is sin 0 half. This sequence you have to remember. 0 half 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. To write cos, you have to write in the reverse order because sin and cos are complementary angles. 0 half 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. Now what is given? Sin 30. Sin 30 plus cos 60 you have to calculate. Sin 30 is half. Cos 60 is half. Half plus half is 1. Half plus half is 1. Therefore see, the value of sin 30 plus cos 60 is it half? Is it 3 by 2? Is it 1 by 4? Is it 1? Yes. Is it 1? Therefore the answer is D. Don't remember it as D. Remember it as 1. The answer is 1. It is a multiple choice question based on standard angles and it is a supplementary paper. Be careful. Supplementary also, the standard is maintained. Next question is of 2 marks. See, this problem is, if cosecant theta is 13 by 12, then find the value of cos theta. It is a problem based on trigonometrical ratios. Here we have to use Pythagoras theorem. Always this type of problem is there in every question paper, right? If cosecant theta is 13 by 12, then find the value of cos theta. What is given? Cosecant theta. Cosecant theta is equal to 13 by 12. It is given. What is cosecant theta? Cosecant theta is the ratio of hypotenuse. Hypotenuse by opposite. Cosecant theta is the reciprocal of sin theta, which is equal to 13 by 12. The ratio of the sides of hypotenuse and opposite is 13 by 12. Now what I do is, I write a right angle triangle. Since he is given theta, I can write any name. I can write ABC or I can write PQR. Anything I can write ABC. I write PQR. This time I write PQR. I write PQR. I can write any name. Since he is given theta. Suppose he is given ABP, then be careful about the naming the triangle. Now I make R as theta. Angle R as theta. With respect to what is known as theta, PQ is opposite. QR is adjacent. And PR is hypotenuse. PR is hypotenuse. And is given hypotenuse is 13. Hypotenuse is 13. Opposite is 12. Then I don't know the value of adjacent side, that is QR. To find this one, I am applying what? Pythagoras theorem for this right angle triangle. What is the name of the right angle triangle I have taken? In triangle PQR. Which angle is 90? Angle Q is equal to 90. Which theorem I am applying? I am applying the Pythagoras theorem. By Pythagoras theorem. Public examination papers, you have to write each and every step to get complete marks by Pythagoras theorem. Which is the hypotenuse? PR. PR square is equal to PQ square. PQ square plus QR square. QR square. PR square is 13 square is equal to PQ square is equal to 12 square. Plus QR square is QR square. 13 square means 13 into 13, that is 169. 12 into 12, 12 square is 144 plus QR square. Transfer 144 to this side, 169 minus 144 is equal to QR square. 169 minus 144 is 25 is equal to QR square. Therefore, QR is equal to 5 units. You have to put a box to get marks. For evaluator it is easy. QR is equal to 5 units. Now he is asked to find the value of cos theta. Very simple. Cos theta. What is cos theta? Cos theta is nothing but adjacent by hypotenuse. In this diagram, adjacent is QR. That is calculated by us by Pythagoras theorem. and hypotenuse is PR. PR. And QR we calculated, it is 5. PR it is given as 13. Therefore, cos theta is equal to 5 by 13. It is the answer, and I put a box. Now, why I am solving this previous public examination paper is, you have to understand, supplementary paper means very easy paper they give. Fresh paper means very difficult paper give. It is not like that. So they don't know which is going to come for the supplementary or a fresh. Even supplementary SLC failed students also write the problems of this standard only. Therefore, we have to get marks means we have to work very hard, because supplementary also not easy. This is the problem of the supplementary paper. We are in the previous public examination paper, June 2019. It is a supplementary paper. See, show that tan A into sin A plus cos A is equal to secant A. See children, this problem is not there in the textbook. It is an application question. Even in the supplementary paper also they provide application question. Therefore, my sincere request to you all people, don't be in the complacent approach. Always work hard, because I know this, don't stop like that. By practicing only you can keep the information intact. Right? See this. We have to solve this problem. It is an application related problem based on identity. The first thing is, I start with the LHS. In the LHS, they are given tan A into sin A, tan A into sin A plus cos A, they are given. It is easy. But don't be in the impression, always you get easy. This is a supplementary paper. The fellow already failed in SLC, he is writing second time here. Sin A into tan A into sin A plus cos A. What is the next step? Tell me. You are all intelligent, you think that you can solve many problems. This is the problem of the supplementary paper. You have to do it. What we can do is, tan A is given. I write this tan A as sin by cos. Therefore, it becomes sin A by cos A into sin A plus cos A. First step. Tan A is replaced as sin A by cos A. Next step. Sin A into sin A, sin square A. Sin square A by cos A plus cos A. Right? Now here there is a binomial, we have to take the LCM and add. Your denominator is 1. Cos A into 1, what is the LCM? Cos A. LCM is cos A. Cos A divided by cos A is 1, then it becomes sin square A. Plus cos A divided by 1 is cos A. Cos A into cos A is cos square A. Now it is easy. See the numerator. There is an identity. Sin square A plus cos square A. What is that? Which is that identity? Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Therefore, in this place, I can write 1. Then it becomes 1 by sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. 1 by cos A. 1 by cos A is the reciprocal of cos A is secant A. And that is given in the RHS. Yeah, therefore, you have to understand always, supplementary paper, SLC failed students are going to write, therefore the papers are easy. Not like that. In all papers, the difficulty level is maintained. Therefore, we have to work hard. After completion of the chapter, it is your duty to solve the problems once again and again and again. What you have to do? See the videos once again from the beginning and solve it. Repeatedly solve it and keep the information intact. And you have seen the papers. What are the standard? What are the questions? The questions based on standard angles, questions based on ratios, questions. Always there is a question based on identities. The chapter called trigonometry. We are in the recently concluded examination 2020 Corona year. Children are 2-3 months they waited for this particular examination, and then they taken this examination. In that paper, There is one question of multiple choice. If 13 sin theta is equal to 12, then find the value of cosecant theta. It is a problem based on the ratio. It is a multiple choice question. 4 options are given: 12 by 5, 13 by 5, 12 by 13, 13 by 12. It is an easy question. Anybody can answer this. 13 sin theta is equal to 12. I write 13 sin theta is equal to 12. Therefore, sin theta is equal to 12 by 13. Now you tell me that. They are given sin theta as 12 by 13. We have to find cosecant theta. Is writing the right angle triangle is required for this, or directly we can able to write? That you have to tell me. Sin theta is 12 by 13. We have to find the cosecant theta. Sin theta and cosecant theta are reciprocals. If sin theta is 12 by 13, cosecant theta is 13 by 12. Without any working, we can directly write that. Therefore, the answer for this question is 13 by 12. Where is the 13 by 12? You have to see. A is 12 by 5, B is 13 by 5, C is 12 by 13, D is 13 by 12. This is the answer. Sin and cos are cosecant. Right? 2020 paper, they are given 2 questions of 1 mark. I already solved one question, that is multiple choice. Now the second question they are given, it is also 1 mark question. Find the value of tan 45 and cot 45. It is a problem based on standard angles. You have to find the values of tan 45 and cot 45. You know that tan 45 is 1, cot 45 is also 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. But I write this. See, standard angles 0, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees. Why I am writing all these things is, you have to repeatedly read, see, hear these angles. Many children, they are simply reading the mathematics. Therefore, you are getting more time. You have to solve problems. Sin 0, half, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. Cos is 0, half, 1 by, in the reverse order you have to write. There is no shortcut for success, you have to work it out. 0, 1 by root 3, 1, root 3 and not defined. This is tan, standard angles. Tan 45 is 1. And the reciprocal of tan is cot. Therefore, cot 45 is also 1 because the reciprocal of 1 is 1. Therefore, tan 45 is 1, cot 45 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 is the answer for this particular problem. 1 mark question it is. 1 plus 1 is 2. In this paper, they are given 1 mark question, 2 questions about it. The next question of 2020 paper, the recently concluded paper is 3 marks question. X is equal to P tan theta plus Q secant theta. Y is equal to P secant theta plus Q tan theta. Prove that X square minus Y square is equal to Q square minus P square. See, I request some of the parents. Some of the parents are good parents are there. They sit next to their children and they make them to practice. My suggestion to those parents are, after you see this problem, make them to write and switch off the mobile, what is known as the video. Ask them to write, ask them to solve independently. If your child is able to solve this independently, then she or he is capable of solving the problems of the public examination paper. If he is not able to do that one, he requires lots and lots of practice. I repeat once again, ask them to solve this problem by switching off the what is known as the video. If they are able to solve it, okay, happy. If they are not able to solve it, make them to see the videos again from the beginning. Okay, after that let them see the video. Right? Now see, this problem is based on identity and this problem is of 3 marks questions, and to solve this one we require little what is known as skill of solving the problem. See, what we have to prove that x square minus y square is equal to q square minus p square. I start with the LHS. What is LHS? X square minus y square is the LHS. What is x given? X given as p tan theta plus q secant theta. That is x. X square means p tan theta plus q secant theta whole square minus of y. Y is given as p secant theta plus q tan theta whole square. X square minus y square. X is given, y is given. X square minus y square. Now the next step is we have to square this. A plus b whole square. Then it becomes p square is p square tan square theta plus q square secant square theta plus 2ab 2 into p ab no p into q pq tan theta secant theta a square plus b square plus 2ab minus of, why we have to write minus of? Because after that we get a trinomial there. This is also a plus b whole square. A plus b whole square is a square p square secant square theta plus q square tan square theta plus 2ab 2pq into secant theta tan theta. Try to understand, this is a plus b whole square of x, this is the a plus b whole square of y. Now next step is I remove this bracket. You have to follow these steps properly because 3 marks question it is. If you are able to solve independently, very happy. Teachers are very happy when the children are able to do. But some children simply they tell that they can able to solve, but practically they are not able to solve. P square tan square theta plus q square secant square theta, writing as it is 2pq tan theta secant theta minus, we have to multiply p square secant square theta minus q square tan square theta minus 2pq secant theta tan theta. See, this is the inference test for the parents. If parents are do the experiment what I told, ask them to write down the problem, switch off the video, ask them to write independently. If they are able to solve the problem independently, good, your child is fantastic. Suppose he is not able to do that one, simply giving some reasons, then he requires a lot of concentration regarding seeing videos. Right. Now, p tan square theta, q secant square theta plus, see this part, plus 2pq tan theta secant theta. Here see, minus 2pq secant theta tan theta. This 2 we can cancel. I cancel. Then what I do is, which are the areas I get what is known as p square. P, I am targeting only for P. See, this is P. And where is P? Here P. Then I target what is known as Q. This is Q. Then here there is Q. Now I group them. P square into, what is there? Tan square theta. Here minus secant square theta. P square tan square theta minus secant square theta. Next I go for Q square. Here what is there? Secant square theta. Then here Q I want minus tan square theta. P square of tan square theta minus secant square theta. Here secant square theta minus tan square theta. Now see, there is an identity that tracks here. The identity is, I write the identity there. The identity is 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. It is an identity, right? Now here secant square theta minus tan square theta is there. Therefore, what I do is secant square theta minus tan square theta. Then, therefore, I transfer the tan square theta to this side. Then it becomes 1 is equal to secant square theta minus tan square theta. Wherever secant square theta minus tan square theta is there, I write 1. But in one place, tan square theta minus secant square theta is there. There what I do is tan square theta minus secant square theta. Therefore, I transfer secant square theta to this side and 1 to that side. Therefore, tan square theta minus secant square theta. Tan square theta minus secant square theta is equal to minus 1. See properly. I repeat once again. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta is the standard basic trigonometrical identity. I want secant square theta minus tan square theta means tan square theta to be transferred to this side. Therefore, secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. Suppose if I want tan square theta minus secant square theta means I transfer secant square theta to this side and transfer 1 to that side. Therefore, it becomes tan square theta minus secant square theta is equal to 1. I got 2 results now. This is one result using this basic identity. Now I come back. See, P square. Here what is there? Tan square theta minus secant square theta. Tan square theta minus secant square theta. Tan square theta minus secant square theta is equal to minus 1. I want to write minus 1 plus Q square of secant square theta minus tan square theta. Secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. Then what happens? I write here, which is equal to minus P square. P square into minus 1 is minus P square plus Q square. This can be written as Q square minus P square. P square minus Q square minus P square. Positive first, negative next. And this is nothing but the RHS. This is the answer for the 3 marks question given in this year recently concluded public examination paper. This is the question, and this question is an application question. This question is not there in the textbook. Independently, children are capable of solving this problem in the examination hall. Repeat the problem once again. What they are given, x is equal to p tan theta plus q secant theta, y is equal to p secant theta plus q tan theta. We have to prove that x square minus y square is equal to q square minus p square. First I take an LHS. LHS is x square minus y square. The x value is p tan theta plus q secant theta whole square minus y value is p secant theta plus q tan theta whole square. X square minus y square. Both are squares, therefore with the help of a plus b whole square, I expanded a square plus b square plus 2ab minus of a square plus b square plus 2ab. Then I remove the bracket here. So only one bracket is there, I remove that bracket. Once I remove the bracket, the linear term 2pq tan theta secant theta, 2pq secant theta tan theta can cancel. Then I group the terms having p square, terms having q square. Terms having p square are tan square minus secant square theta. Terms of q square are secant square theta minus tan. Inside the bracket, we have two options. Tan square theta minus secant square theta, one place, and another place secant square theta minus tan square theta. Our basic identity is 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. Using this, we can have two options. If you want secant square theta minus tan square theta, you can write it as 1. If you want tan square theta minus secant square theta, you have to write minus 1. How it is? Secant tan square theta minus secant, therefore secant square theta has to be transferred to this side, 1 to transfer to that side. We have two options. One place you have to write 1, in some places we have to write minus 1. Therefore, here what is there? Tan square theta minus secant square theta, I have to write minus 1. Here secant square theta minus tan square theta, I have to write 1. Then it becomes minus 1 into p square minus p square, 1 into q square is q square, positive first q square minus p square, that is there in the RHS. Solve the problem. This is the problem, the choice problem for the previous question. It is also based on what is known as trigonometrical identities. I request for the parent actually monitoring the studies of your child. If your child is able to solve this problem independently, then he or she is seeing the videos properly and learning. Right? I repeat once again. What you have to do is, when the videos are there, sit next to them. Let them write down the question, switch off the video, ask them to complete the question. This question is an application question, it is not there in the textbook. Every child of SLC the previous year, it solved this particular problem in the examination hall itself. Within 5 minutes they have to answer this. Then only we can understand that the child is learning, right? Instead of asking the teacher, it is better, you can have an inference test there, right? Ask them to solve it independently. If they are not able to solve it independently, then ask them to see the video and solve them again. That is the idea of learning, right? This problem is identity problem, nice problem. See, it is a choice, 3 marks question. I start with the LHS. LHS, what is there given? Cot square 90 minus theta divided by tan square theta minus 1 plus cosecant square theta divided by secant square theta minus cosecant square theta. From this LHS we have to reach what is known as the RHS. RHS is 1 by sin square theta minus cos square theta. It is a question based on the endurance of the child, because it is having a number of repeated steps. The student should have a concentration and patience to solve this problem. Okay, therefore it is a self-learning test. It is. You can easily give a test for your child and to solve this problem. If he or she is able to solve this problem, stop the video, ask them to continue. That is a better way. Right, now LHS is written. In the LHS, cot square 90 minus theta. This is the area of what is called as complementary sides, complementary angles. Cot square 90 minus theta is nothing but tan square theta. Therefore, the first step is, in the place of cot square 90 minus theta, I write tan square theta by tan square theta minus 1 plus cosecant square theta divided by secant square theta minus cosecant square theta. Second step is only complementary angle. Cot I changed as tan. The next is, in the RHS I want in the form of sin and cos. Therefore, every angle has to be changed. Every ratio should be changed to either tan or cos. Therefore, the next step is, here tan square theta is there. I write this as sin square theta by cos square theta. Denominator, tan square theta is there. Sin square theta by cos square theta minus 1. Next step, I want to take LCM and simplify this. Plus, mid-rib I write, cosecant square theta can be written as 1 by sin square theta whole divided by secant square theta can be written as 1 by cos square theta minus cosecant square theta can be written as 1 by sin square theta. It is the third step. Simple. First step is cot is made as tan. The next is all tan, cosecant, secant, everything is changed in the form of sin and cos. Wherever binomials are there, take LCM and add. Numerator is safe. Denominator, we have to do what is known as LCM and subtract. Here also LCM and therefore only we have a work at denominators. Numerator is sin square theta by cos square theta. Here in the denominator, cos square theta is the LCM. Cos square theta is the LCM. Then it becomes sin square theta minus cos square theta. Sin square theta minus cos square theta. Okay. Plus 1 by numerator part, 1 by sin square theta whole divided by, this is plus, it is whole divided by, in the denominator LCM is sin square theta, both are you have to write, sin square theta into cos square theta. In the numerator you get sin square theta minus cos square theta. Sin square theta minus cos square theta, right? Now, the denominator to be taken to numerator by taking the reciprocal. Therefore, it becomes what? We can even cancel this cos square theta here also. Here also I can cancel this. Okay, I don't do it. I take a reciprocal and then cancel. Sin square theta by cos square theta, that is the numerator, into, this has to go to the top, cos square theta by sin square theta minus cos square theta. Right? This one taken reciprocal. Plus 1 by sin square theta into, now it has, you have to take a reciprocal of this, sin square theta cos square theta divided by sin square theta minus cos square theta. This part, sin square theta by cos square theta, that is the numerator part. Denominator part is become reciprocal. This is the numerator part of the second term and the reciprocal of the denominator. Now cancellation. You can cancel it out. Cos square theta cancels. Sin square theta cancels. Then what is left? What is left? In the numerator, sin square theta is left. In the denominator, sin square theta minus cos square theta left. Plus, here what is left? Cos square theta is left. divided by what is left in the denominator, sin square theta minus cos square theta. I think you are able to get an idea now. Now again you have to take the LCM, but here the denominators are same, therefore common denominator, sin square theta minus cos square theta. Therefore numerator as it is you have to write sin square theta plus cos square theta. Denominator is same denominator cancels the denominator, you get what is known as sin square theta, here you get cos square theta. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to what? There is an identity, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Therefore in the numerator part I write 1 divided by sin square theta minus cos square theta. This is there in the RHS. That is equal to R. Finally I got the answer. This is also a very nice problem. What is there in this? Repeatedly you have to take reciprocals, conversion and LCMs. You have to take. It checks the endurance of the child. Repetition. I do it again. I repeat it again. The choice problem, 3 marks question, 2020, recently completed paper. Question is cot square 90 minus theta by tan square theta minus 1 plus cosecant square theta divided by secant square theta minus cosecant square theta is equal to 1 by sin square theta minus cos square theta. I start with the LHS. First step, I change only this. Cot square 90 minus theta, I can write it as tan square. Only that much. Second step, or change all the other trigonometrical ratios in terms of sin and cos. Tan is written as sin by cos. Tan is written sin by cos. Cosecant is written as 1 by sin. Secant is written as 1 by cos. Cosecant is 1 by sin. Next, in the denominator part, take LCMs. Take LCMs and add and subtract. Next step is make the reciprocal of that. Identify the cancellations. Get an idea. Get the terms. 2 terms are there. Both the terms having same denominator. Take the denominator. Numerator becomes sin square theta plus cos square theta. It attracts an identity, that is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. 1 by sin square theta minus cos square theta, that is nothing but RHS. Completed 3 papers. See, this syllabus started in the year 2019. Now we are going to take the examination in the 2021. Therefore, yours is 3rd year. In the first year, 2 papers are over. In the second year, 2020, because of the corona, only 1 paper is over. Now, totally 3 papers are over in this syllabus. Okay. In this syllabus, trigonometry is there for your examination also. Therefore, you have to practice. All the previous public examination question paper is completed. All the questions of the textbook is completed, and this is next is your option. You have to see the videos again and again and again, solve all the problems and get an expertization to solve the problems of trigonometry. In one day, one time, I give a complete test of 25 marks on Sunday, completely based on trigonometry, that in the next week. Okay, you get 1 week time to practice all the problems of trigonometry. Assignment number 60. All problems are of previous public examination papers. I solved all these problems in this video only. See the video and solve them independently. First one is, if sin theta is equal to 5 by 13, find the value of secant theta and cot theta. Slight change I did. Second question is, if root 3 tan theta is equal to 1, find the value of sin 2 theta plus cos 3 theta. Third problem is, prove that 1 plus cos theta divided by 1 minus cos theta is equal to cosecant theta plus cot theta whole square. Fourth one, If x is equal to p tan theta plus q secant theta and y is equal to p secant theta plus q tan theta, prove that x square minus y square is equal to q square minus p square. Fifth problem is prove that cot square 90 minus theta divided by tan 2 theta tan square theta minus 1 plus cosecant square theta whole divided by secant square theta minus cosecant square theta is equal to 1 by sin square theta minus cos square theta. These problems are solved in this video only. See the video and work it out independently. Thank you.